Okay, thank you so much, sir. So we can draw the curtains for the stage setup. And in the meantime, we now progress towards the announcement of the top 24 teams who will be there for the Northern Regional round. We've randomly picked up 4 faculty members. So I would request them to please come up on stage and we'll announce the winner, basically the top 24 people who are going to, teams who are going to participate in this. So Dr. Kamna Dhawan from Bekanti Devi Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Dr. Akirti Gupta from Chandigarh University, Dr. Namish Tyagi, Shobit University, and Miss Vaishali from Rudrapur Degree College.
Good morning, guys, everyone. It is a great privilege to announce the name. Shahid Bhagat Singh College, New Delhi. Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology, Amity. Doon Business School, Dehradun. Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University, Lucknow. Chitkara University, Rajpura. Lovely Professional University, Pagwara. Thank you so much. All the best.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to announce the next set of students. The 7th rank is Chaudhary Charan Singh, Haryana Agricultural University, Bihar. 8th rank is Chandigarh University. 9th rank is Hindu College, Delhi. 10th is Motilal Nehru College, New Delhi. 11th is Lloyd Business School, Greater Noida. And 12th is Quantum University, Roorkee.
Good morning, everyone. Now it's my turn to announce the shortlisted candidate. 13th rank is Hansraj College, Malkaganj. 14th rank is IMS Ghaziabad, University Courses Campus Ghaziabad. 15th rank is Government Rajendra College, Bhatinda. 16th rank is Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Mohali. 17th rank is Banaras Hindu University, Faculty of Commerce, Varanasi. And 18th rank is Graphic Era Hill University, Haldwani Campus, Haldwani. Congratulations, winners.
So the 19th rank is Satyug Darshan Institute of Engineering and Technology from Faridabad. 20th is Dayal Bagh Educational Institute, Agra. 21st is Rajiv Gandhi South Campus, Banaras Hindu University. 22nd is Shri Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, Delhi University. 23rd is Paul College of Technology and Management, Udlaipur. And 24th is NICE School of Business Studies, Meerut.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. My name is Meghasham Shirodkar and I shall be your quiz master for today. As you all know, we are here for the North Regional rounds of the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, a premier nationwide competition designed for undergraduate as well as postgraduate students from all over India to showcase their knowledge of financial literacy and the securities markets. It is brought to you by the National Institute of Securities Markets, which is, as you all know, a capacity building initiative of the Securities and Exchange Board of India. And NFLQ 2025, as we refer to it, is an exciting journey with 3 engaging rounds that are designed to test both the financial knowledge as well as problem-solving skills of young minds all over India. This year, it all began with an exciting online qualifier quiz in which all of you took part, to be followed by 6 extremely action-packed regional rounds, of which this happens to be the 3rd, and it will culminate in the national grand finale to be held at the spectacular NISM campus at the threshold of India's capital, which is Mumbai, and that happens to be in Navi Mumbai at a place called Patalganga. And I hope to meet 10 teams from here in November at the Patalganga campus near Navi Mumbai, and 10 teams from tomorrow, which happens to be the postgraduate cohort for this North Regional round. We kicked off proceedings in India's city of joy, Kolkata, that was in the east. We went to south in the Silicon Valley, Bengaluru, and today we are here in Gurugram to quiz the mighty teams of the north. So are you ready, Gurugram? It's a very mild thing. I can't hear you. Are you ready? Much better. Because if that's the energy level at the start of the day, it worries me about how we will finish at around 5 o'clock. All right. In a few moments from now, we will begin with the first of 4 semi-finals that is designed to end with the 10 top teams which will qualify from the undergraduate cohort into the national grand finale to represent the North region. However, before that, you will all be excited to know, curious to know, how do we identify these top 10 teams and exactly how do we classify these 24 teams whose names you just heard into the 4 semifinals, right? We could obviously have gone the easy way, done the first 6 in the first semifinal, then 7 to 12, 13 to 18, and so on and so forth. But then that becomes a very uneven form of testing who is the best amongst all the 24. We had about 50 teams, which is a huge number in the undergraduate cohort. And the top 24 who qualified, we scattered them across 4 semifinals in a very fair way. So the first 6 teams who will walk up here in the first semifinal will be ranks 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 21. So that's one team from roughly the first 6 teams in each of the 24. In the second semifinal, you will meet teams who are ranked 2nd, 6th, 10th, 14th, 18th, and 22nd. In the third, that's the first semifinal post lunch, you will meet teams ranked 3rd, 7th, 11th, 15th, 19th, and 23rd. And last, but certainly not the least, in the fourth semifinal, the teams who will take part are the teams who rank 4th, 8th, 12th, 16th, 20th, and 24th. But that's a bridge a little in the future. For now, we will meet the 6 teams who will walk up on stage. You will see their names across their boards, the team numbers where they will take part. To tell you about the journey that these 24 teams will follow for the next 4 or 5 hours, here's how it goes. Each semi-final will give us 2 champions, rank 1 and rank 2. Those 2 teams will qualify directly into the national grand finale, which, as simple math will tell you, will give you only 8 teams at the end of the day. But we need 10. So what we're going to do is, teams 9 and 10 are going to be those 2 teams. Let's call them lucky losers. Though sir did say that there are no losers today. So let's call them lucky winners, if you want to call it that. Teams 9 and 10 will be the 2 teams who have the highest scores out of the remaining 16 teams who did not finish first or second in the 4 semifinals. So even if, unfortunately, you are not in the first 2 teams in your semifinal, keep fighting till the very last question. I mean competing, not literally fighting with me or the teams. Keep competing till the very last question, because if you finish with a high enough score, you will be team 9 or team 10 and you will book a slot in that coveted national final in Navi Mumbai in November. So without any further ado, let's quickly take you through the first 6 teams in the semi-final. I'll move out of the way in a bit. You will naturally have a question as to what happens if the teams who are 9 and 10 happen to be tied on the stage scores with teams who are, say, 11 and 12, or there can be a tie, right? So there is a very simple progression of events or tiebreakers which will happen. The first and foremost will be that in case there are more than 2 teams at 9 and 10, we will look at the proctored round scores which just took place. Automatically, if there is a difference of scores in the proctored round, then the 2 teams with a higher number of points in the proctored round go through. It can also happen that the proctored round scores are tied as well, in which case we take a look at the number of points that these teams scored in the proctored round in the descending order of the difficulty level of questions. You must have realized that each proctored round had 3 levels of difficulty, right? 4, 3, and 1, if I'm not mistaken. In that case, we will look at the more number of points scored in the higher difficulty level. If that is tied as well, then we will look at the time that you took to solve those questions. And obviously, the team which solved these questions in the faster time will qualify. So far across Kolkata and Bengaluru, we have not yet come to a stage where everything was tied even after these parameters. But in case Gurugram throws up a curveball, then we follow that old Gurugram tradition of to Bahar Mil, whoever comes back inside qualifies. Okay, not really. We will have a buzzer tiebreaker on stage to kind of find out the top 2 teams. But let's reach that stage when we finish the 4 semifinals. Let us quickly go into the first semifinal for today. And let me tell you, these are teams who have fought tooth and nail to be here. So as they come up on stage, I want you to greet them very, very warmly with a round of applause, because they deserve that just for being here, for being in the top 24 out of the almost 50 teams who took part. And remember, the applause is just a warm-up for you to keep applauding throughout the day. For the answers, that they give, as well as for some really, really juicy chocolates, which will come your way in the form of audience questions and prizes. So let us welcome the first 6 teams on stage today. On my far right, as Team A, we have Shahid Bhagat Singh College, New Delhi. Let's give a round of applause to the guys. So all teams, you will get to see every question on the tabletop screen in front of you, which is like a huge thing for me, because when I was quizzing, which is like ancient history, we literally had to look at one projector, which was fed with manual slides. So big technological advancement these days. For the audience, you will see each question on screen. There's a very, very earnest request from me and the entire team of bringing you this quiz. Please do not audibly discuss or murmur or shout out the answers, because these teams, I would like these teams to showcase their knowledge, not their hearing skills. And what's in it for you? If they don't answer, I will send the question to you, other than the multiple choice questions, and put up a hand, tell me your name, your college name, and if your answer is correct, I give you a chocolate. I'm told we have about 42 chocolates throughout the quiz. So please make sure that you put up a hand and answer only when I tell you to answer. So if all the teams are ready, we will, as always, begin with a quick round of introductions. Here's how it goes. Your name, just a sentence about what brought you here or what's your passion, and we move on. A, B, C, D, E, F. Go for it.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Ansh Poswani, and I'm from Shahid Bhagat Singh College. I'm a stock market and the financial market enthusiast, and it has always been my passion of exploring the different investment avenues and everything. So that has actually brought me towards this stage today.
Welcome to the quiz. Your partner.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Arjun Sharma. I'm from Shahid Bhagat Singh College. So my keen interest in finance and its real life importance and applications in the life brought me here. Thank you.
All the best. Team B.
Good morning, everyone. I am Harbandeep Singh from Tiskara University, Punjab. And the one thing that brought me here is my keen interest in finance that I have grown over the period of in my college journey. And I consider my friend Nikhil for one of the reasons to be here.
Lovely. Nikhil, over to you. We know your name already, but go for it all the same.
Myself, Nikhil Agarwal from Tiskara University, Punjab, and I want to deep dive into the huge ocean of the financial market.
All the best. Team C.
Hello everyone, my name is Aryan Pathak. I'm a second year history student at Hindu College, University of Delhi. I'm just a curious person trying to satiate my curiosity through quizzing. Thank you.
All the very best. Your partner.
Hi everyone, I am Arnab. I'm also from Hindu College, and I just wanted to try finance. So here I am.
Team D.
Hello, I'm Siddharth from Hansraj College, and again, I'm interested in finance and I like quizzing, so that's why I'm here.
All the very best. Your
Hello
partner.
everyone, I am Laksharan from Hansraj College, and I am here to try to make my share market profile green.
Lovely. Hansraj College, of course, has some very, very famous alumni, which we all know. And let's hope that these two will carry that tradition forward. Team E.
Good morning and Jai Hind, everyone. I'm Abhijit Singh from Banaras University, Faculty of Commerce, and I'm here because I like quizzing.
Lovely. Same. Go ahead.
Radhe Radhe, everyone. I'm Somesh Sharma. I'm from Banaras Hindu University. As a student of management and commerce, I would like to gain some valuable knowledge from this quiz.
All the very best. And Team F.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Anubhav Baluni. I am pursuing my bachelor's in financial market management. That brings me here from the Banaras Hindu University itself, from the South Campus, which is Rajiv Gandhi.
All the very best. Your partner.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Adarsh Kedia from Rajiv Gandhi South Campus, and my aim is to become a successful entrepreneur and plays a key role in the finance section.
Lovely. Let's have a round of applause for these teams. And we will quickly go into the roadmap which these teams will follow, as will the 3 semifinals to come after them. Let's take a look at the rules. 5 rounds, 42 questions, which, as Douglas Adams fans will know, is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So it's a nice number to have in a quiz. There will be rules for each round, which I will explain before that round begins. And we will announce the cumulative scores at the end of each round on screen for you to follow and for the teams to kind of keep track. Top 2 teams qualify directly for the national finale. And as I explained, if you happen to be team 3 or team 4, please try and keep competing so that you could be in team 9 or team 10 and still make it to the finals. Please don't answer out of turn. Wait for me to call out your team name. And once I call out your name, I need an answer immediately. Audience, lots of audience questions, lots of chocolates as audience prizes. So all that is required for you to get your hands on those chocolates is to keep quiet until I come to you. Because when you don't know an answer, your ears are really, really sharp. And I think these quizzers will be testament to that as well. So let's not either guide or misguide them when they don't know an answer. Keep it down until I come to you. Put up a hand. I'll get a mic to you and hopefully a chocolate to you as well. Round one is how we will begin. Multiple choice questions will begin with a nice warm-up set. 12 questions. Each correct answer gives you 10 points. No passing because obviously, multiple choices. Each team gets 20 seconds thinking time. You can, of course, answer immediately if you wish. Once 20 seconds are up, you either give me an answer or we pass in the sense that the question dies there. No passing in this round. And of course, no negative points as well. So just in the rare situation that you don't know, please feel free to make a guess. You, at the most, you'll pick up 10. At worst, it will be 0. There are no negatives. Audience, rules are the same for you. No shouting out answers. And one small request to the team, when you're giving me your answer, try and tell me B, Bombay or C, Chennai. Don't just give me the alphabet because I could kind of mishear B and D and so on, right? Give me the full answer. So the rules are clear to all of you. We will begin with team A and flow clockwise for this round. Remember, 12 questions, so each team will get 2, but we will go one at a time. Team A, here's your question 1. Experian, Equifax, and CRIF Highmark are all companies that specialize in what financial service? Is it managing mutual funds? Is it underwriting insurance policies? Is it generating credit reports and scores? Or is it offering stock market advice? Team A.
Option C, generating credit scores and reports.
Will fetch you your first 10 points. Very, very good. They are bodies which generate credit scores and reports. Of course, CIBIL happens to be one of the largest and most famous that we know in an individual capacity. These are some others, credit bureaus, as we call them. Team B, here's your question. Which type of AIF, alternative investment fund, aims to, yes. Okay, no worries. Thanks for pointing it out. My team, all teams cannot, the screens are not working? Okay, so we will take a quick 2-minute break. The team tabletop screens are switching on and off, so they can't really see the question. Yeah, so you don't have the options yet. So we will pause here until that is sorted out. Can we quickly get this sorted? In the meanwhile, while somebody comes up, are all of you, if I move out of the way, can all of you see that screen? Then we can kind of get a round done, you know, and make the best of a bad job. All right, I'll stay here. Team B, okay, you need to take a look now. Please take it. No worries. Okay. Can you switch to another PPT and test a few slides? Mohan wants to just check. Switch out of this PPT, go to any other PPT and just do back and forth. Change the slide so that we can see the transition. Yeah, don't go further ahead on this PPT, okay? Is it working? Yeah, so I think that's the problem. Okay, audience, you're in for a stroke of luck because why waste a good pause, right? So I'll ask the first of the audience questions while we are waiting for the gremlin in the machine to get sorted. So we all know that Indian currency notes have some really picturesque images on them over the years. The new Gandhi series that we're following happens to have, most of them are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We also have a really, really great scientific achievement on the 2000 rupee note, which is of course Mangalyaan. My question is about a slightly smaller denomination. The smallest denomination of currency note which we have ever issued is the 1 rupee note, right? And on most of the iterations of the 1 rupee note, we have seen an image of something which, like the Mangalyaan, is something that is not a historical thing, but something that is was very, very pertinent to India when it was emerging out of independence. I'm going to tell you the name of what was seen on that note. If you can tell me what it is. On the 1 rupee note, you see something called Sagar Samrat. So I'll go to the lady here in the green shirt. Let's get a mic to the lady here. And with the speed with which her hand shot up, I think a chocolate is due. But your name, your college name, and what exactly is Sagar Samrat?
My name is Kriti Trivedi and I am from Bethlehem Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Agra. And the answer is Sagar Samrat Oil.
Lovely. Give her a round of applause and a chocolate. Sagar Samrat happens to be an offshore oil drilling platform or rig, like she said. And that, of course, when we were starved for petroleum and fossil fuels, the offshore rigs of Bombay High and the other parts of the Indian coast happened to be a very precious resource for us and a very precious scientific achievement for us as well. Good chocolate to start off the day. Quick request, as you keep winning chocolates, please don't litter in this auditorium. Very beautiful campus and a lovely auditorium. So thank you to the team from Amity University for making this possible. So please enjoy those chocolates, but enjoy responsibly, like other stuff that you're supposed to enjoy responsibly. We will wait for the issue to get resolved. It is working? Okay, great. Just in case for this round, until we are sure it's working, I will stay to the side and I will, so that in emergencies, you can see that screen as well. All right. Team B, if you're ready, which type of AIF aims to invest in listed securities on the stock exchange as well as foreign currency derivatives? And these are your options. Is it category 1? Is it category 2? Is it category 3? Or is it category 4? Team B.
Option A, category 1.
Not really. We are looking at category 3. They invest in short-term trading, leverage and derivatives. For example, foreign exchange, equity derivatives, etc., etc. But no worries, early days in the quiz, no negatives as well. Team C, your question. Are your screens working, by the way? You can see. Lovely. Team C, question number 3. What is the status of investors in a limited liability partnership structured firm, an LLP as we call it? Is it they are creditors? Is it that the investors are partners? Is it that they are partners but only in the profit when things go right? Or is it that they are partners without liability? Team C.
Just without liability.
Not really. They are just partners. They are designated as partners and they will share profits and losses, both according to whatever is the agreement that was drawn up. No worries, you will get another question in the second cycle. But for now, Team D, this is your question. When you look at shares which are held in demat form, who is actually the registered owner of these shares? Is it the issuer company? Is it the investor who has invested in those shares? Is it the depository? Or is it the RTA, the registrar and transfer agent? Team D. Who is the registered owner? Team D.
It's B, investor.
Not the investor. The registered owner is the depository. The investor is the beneficial owner. That's why I stressed on the word registered owner. 3 strikes in a row, but no worries. Let's see if a BHU Varanasi can buck that trend. Your question, BHU. Which metric or parameter indicates the amount that investors will receive per unit if an MF scheme, a mutual fund scheme, gets liquidated? And these are your options. Is it the AUM or asset under management? Is it the NAV, which is net asset value? Is it the market price? Or is it something that we call the exit load? Team E.
Option D, exit load.
Not really. Exit load is not what they receive if the fund gets liquidated. This is the NAV, which is at that point in time on the day on which the scheme gets liquidated. That's 4 in a row in a multiple choice round, which is not so nice. But let's see what Team F does. Team F, your question. You've seen this everywhere, right? Please read the scheme related documents carefully. And that statement includes 3 documents. Which of the following options mentions two of those documents? Is it the SID and the AMC balance sheet? Is it the trust deed and the KIM? Is it the statement of additional information and the fact sheet? Or is it the SID and the SAI? Of course, it helps if you know what those things stand for. But over to you, Team F.
Option C.
The statement of additional information and the fact sheet? Not really. We are looking at the scheme information document and the statement of additional information, key disclosures for all schemes. Apart from this, the third, which we were talking about, was the KIM, which is the key information memorandum. So for now, we have one team on 10. The others are yet to score. My scorers are on track as well. But now we go back to the team which started the scoring, Team A. Let's see if you can build a lead of 20 points. Here's question number 7. Which organization conducts the mandatory certification examination for mutual fund distributors in India? And these are your options. Is it AMFI? Is it SEBI? Is it NISM? Or is it the NSDL? Team A.
Option C, NISM.
Are you saying that because they're holding the quiz, or you know? I know. You know, of course you know. 10 points to Team A. The NISM is the one that administers the test. Training is done by AMFI. I started my career in the financial industry in HDFC Mutual Fund. And one of the first things that I was supposed to do, because it was a customer facing role, within the first 3 months or 6, I forget now, I was supposed to clear the AMFI exam, which at that time was being conducted for periodically across centers. 10 points to you. All other teams, they already have 20, so time to pick up points. Team B, here's your question. We all hear of stuff like stagflation, right? It refers to a situation where which of these happens? Is it when inflation and unemployment both rise? Is it when inflation falls but the GDP rises? Is it when both inflation and GDP are rising? Or is it when GDP falls and inflation is 0? 20 seconds, Team B.
Option C, inflation and GDP both rise.
Not really. Stagflation is stagnant and inflation, a combination of that, which is when inflation and unemployment are both rising. So it's like a really, really bad combination of two things happening at the same time. Team C, let's see if you can keep your first 10 points on the board. Here's your question. What is the minimum investment amount? And I'll give you 4 options required to invest in a PMS, a portfolio management service, as per SEBI regulations. Is it 100 lakh rupees? Is it 50 lakh rupees? Is it 25 lakh rupees? Or is it merely 5 lakh rupees? Team C.
B, 50 lakh.
Will get you 10 points. Team C gets 10. This is 50 lakh rupees. It is a mandatory requirement, a limit for PMS services. And the reason behind that is not to keep people out, but to ensure that only high net worth individuals are in these kind of services, because these are typically prone to a higher level of risk than a regular mutual fund scheme or other financial investments. 10 points to Team C. 10th question over to Team D. The immediate payment service, or the IMPS, is available at which of these, or during which of these periods? Is it during bank working hours only? Is it only on weekdays, not on the weekends? If you try to do an IMPS today, it wouldn't go through. Is it that? Is it only during NEFT hours? Or is it 24/7, 365, including holidays? Team D.
D, 24/7, including holidays.
So you can send me 500 technically on GPay right now, even if it's a Saturday. Okay. 10 points to Team D. Very, very nice. It is 24/7, 365, including holidays. It works round the clock. It doesn't take an off. And that is part of the reason why India's UPI system and the IMPS system is considered, is held in such high regard, even when foreign heads of state come visiting, which is why typically you'll have the Netherlands Prime Minister buying a cup of chai at a Bengaluru roadside using IMPS or UPI. 10 points to you. And the next question is question number 11 to Team E. What is the full form or the expansion of the digital payments platform that we call BBPS? Is it Basic Banking Payment System? Is it the Business Bill Payment Solution? Is it Bharat Bill Payment System? or is it the Bharat Bank Payment Service, team E? Kind of logical if you think about it. You can make an informed guess if you don't know. 10 more seconds, team E.
Is it option C, Bharat Bill Payment System?
Am I not supposed to ask you? Yes. It is option C. I'm just kidding. Sorry. 10 points to team E. It is the Bharat Bill Payment System, which brings us to the last question of this round, which is for team F. I hope they pick up 10 points as well. This is your question. I'm going to show you 4 sectors of the economy. You have to tell me which of them is the most cyclical in terms of sales. These are your options. Is it automobiles? Is it FMCG, fast moving consumer goods? Is it healthcare or is it utilities? Team F.
Option C, healthcare.
Not really. This is automobiles. They rise and fall sharply in conjunction with economic cycles, as well as the discretionary income which remains in the hands of people, because automobiles in India even today are looked at as a luxury, not as a necessity, typically when it comes to four-wheelers and stuff. That brings us to the end of the round number 1, and we will take a look at the scores. But before that, one more audience question. So let me ask you something which will give you another chocolate. So if you look at foreign currency denomination bonds, so you look at each country issues bonds, they are their national bonds, but they are issued in foreign markets. And because of the way in which we coin nicknames for such stuff, each of these bonds has got a nickname. So for example, when India issues these bonds, they are called masala bonds. When China issues these bonds, they are called dim sum bonds. What you have to tell me is, when Japan issues these kind of bonds, by what nickname are Japanese bonds called? Very, very striking thing associated with Japan. The first hand I saw was the gentleman in the striped shirt. Please stand up. Your name, your college name, and your answer, hopefully for a chocolate.
Kumar Mishra from Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology, and the answer is Samurai Bonds.
Samurai bonds will get you a chocolate. Very, very, very nice. And let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. We have 4 teams already on the scoreboard. Team 1 we already know, 2 out of 2, so 20 points to them. 10 points apiece to team C, D, and E. Team B, Chitkara, and team F, Rajiv Gandhi South Campus BHU, have their tasks cut out in round number 2, which we will go to now. Let's take a look at round number 2. Can you switch back to my PPT? Yeah. Lovely. Round 2 is 6 questions. They're all images, and you'll be asked to identify something about those images. It could be a company logo, it could be a person, it could be a building. I don't know. We'll look. 15 points for each correct answer. No negatives if you get it wrong. We will pass clockwise. So we'll begin with A and move to F. Each team to whom I ask a direct question gets approximately 30 seconds to think. If it passes, you don't get thinking time. I need an answer immediately. I will try and give you a heads up when there are about 5 seconds to go. Of course, if you get the answer before that, feel free to answer, the team to which I have asked the question. Audience, lots of chocolates still remaining throughout the day, so please stay quiet. Remember, we are going to follow a method of passing which is called infinite bounds. For those of you who quiz regularly, fairly common because that's what we do in quizzing across India these days. But for those who don't quiz regularly, here's how it works. I ask team A a question for 15 points. If they get it right, they get the full 15. If they get it wrong, no negative. I pass to team B with the full 15 points intact. There is no reduction in the number of points. If team B gives me the answer correctly, you get 15. The next question goes to the next team, which happens to be team C, because we're passing clockwise. Why do we do this? So that no team, however strong they may be, will get more than one question in succession once they have picked up points. So rule of thumb, whichever team gets points the next question will always go to the next team. So the team which got points will get a chance to answer only after it passes all the other teams for the next question. What happens if, in the rare case that none of these 6 teams happen to give me an answer which is correct? I go to the audience, same rules, put up a hand, correct answer, get a chocolate, and I go back to the same team with whom I began and ask them the next question. We do this only for 2 questions in succession. In case that it passes for both questions, the third question will then go to the next team. Clear? At any point in time, if either the 6 teams here or the audience has a doubt, please feel free to pause or ask me to pause and explain. In addition to being something which is an initiative by SEBI and NISM, this quiz is also an extremely transparent exercise, much like how SEBI wants the markets to be. So we aim to make sure that you are fully on the same page as us, as the quizzing team, when it comes to having your doubts clarified. So please feel free to put up a hand and stop me if you need an explanation. If the teams are ready, team A, here's your question. Question number 1. On screen, you will see a 10 franc note from Switzerland. On that, in a pixelated way, you will see a gentleman who is a very, very, very famous architect, and he has a very strong connection to something in North India. I want the name of this person who you will see on the 10 franc Swiss note. Team A, 30 seconds. Whatever he is famous for, not very far away from here. 10 more seconds, team A. All right, passes to B, no thinking time, go ahead. Passes to C.
Le Corbusier for Chandigarh.
Lovely, give them a round of applause. 15 points to team C. This is Le Corbusier, which in French means the crow. That was the nickname of Charles-Edouard Jeanneret, the really, really legendary Swiss architect who designed the entire city of Chandigarh, amongst other things. Lovely answer from Hindu College. They get 15 points. And by the law of infinite bounds, the next question goes to team D. Interestingly enough, if you look hard enough at the other side of this note, which you see in a vertical way, it shows the models of designing that he used to follow, along with a representation of one of the structures that he designed for Chandigarh as well, on a Swiss note. That's how good his work was. Team D, your question. This coin was released to commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of which legendary Indian freedom fighter? Team D.
Is it Birsa Munda?
It is Birsa Munda. 15 points to Team D. Birsa Munda, of course, very, very famous for opposing the guns and cannons of the British with simple bows and arrows and sheer grit and nothing else. 15 points to you, Team D. Lovely start to the round. Let's roll on to Team E. Team E. This family of chart patterns, including ascending, descending, and symmetrical variants, are named after what shape, which is commonly used in technical analysis? Team E. I'm just looking for a common name of a shape. Team E. Is one of the easier questions that you will get in a semi-final. Team E. It's one of those questions where the answer is right there on screen in some way.
Is the shape called triangular shape?
It is called a triangle. Yes, these are triangle patterns and triangle chart patterns. Ascending triangle, descending triangle, symmetrical triangle, so on and so forth. That's 3 15s in a row. So this was a 15 for Team E, my team who's doing the scoring. Team F, no pressure. Let's see if you can keep it going. Question number 4. Whoever wrote these 2 books, the book on the left came out last year in 2024. The book on the right came out in 2021, just after COVID, if I remember correctly. The author is somebody who's dubbed as a modern day Karl Marx. Karl Marx, of course, the father of communism. He is a renowned French economist. I want his name, Team F. Even if you give me his last name, that should be enough. Team F.
Sir, we would like to pass it.
All right, we will pass to Team A. Pass question, so I need to rush you.
Pass.
Passes to B. Passes to C.
Is it Esther Duflo?
No, it's not Esther Duflo, but good guess. Passes to D.
Piketty.
Thomas Piketty will fetch them 15. Very, very nice. This is Thomas Piketty. And of course, his other third famous book is something that we know better. That is how Mr. Piketty looks. He's French. And Team D will pick up 15, which means that question number 5 will go to team number 5. E, here's your question. This government-owned institution, established under a Government of India Act of 1981, offers credit, overseas investment finance, and facilitation services to promote India's international trade. Simply tell me what institution has this logo.
Exim Bank.
Exim Bank, originally called the Export and Import Bank of India. Now, in the manner of most banks and most institutions, they just use the short form. 15 points to E for Exim Bank. Last question, the sixth question of the visual round will go to Team F. Here's your question. In 2023, this country, your answer should be the name of a country. This country's monetary authority issued a centennial anniversary coin for a gentleman called Lee Kuan Yew, who you can see on that coin. Which highly developed country are we talking about? Team F.
Sir, America.
Not America, but let's hope America comes to a stage where they put more racially diverse people on their currencies. Passes to Team A. Pass question. Can't
Japan.
give you. Sorry?
Japan.
Japan. It sounds Japanese. Now all our inbuilt Indian racism will come into play. What does it sound like? Just kidding. Okay, please keep guessing. Team B.
China.
Not China either. Passes to C.
Singapore.
Singapore will fetch them 15. They finish on a really, really good note, or a really, really good coin, if you want to call it that. Lee Kuan Yew happens to be the father of modern day Singapore. And by the way, audience, remember to ask, remind me to ask you a question on Singapore when we come to the audience questions. 15 points to Team C. That brings us to the end of round 2 and an audience question while the scores are being totaled. Audience, we just saw Lee Kuan Yew, right? He's called the father of modern day Singapore. And Singapore has got this really, really beautiful historical trivia which is attached to it, that Singapore is the only country which got its independence in a certain way. So what is very special or weird, or probably Singapore is the only country which got their independence how? Let's go to the guy there in the back. We'll get you a mic. General answer will do. What is special about the way Singapore got independence?
Kicked out Singapore.
So they didn't really want to be independent.
They did not want to be independent. They were kicked out of the country.
So for giving me this kind of an answer, do you really want a chocolate or you don't want a chocolate? Of course you want a chocolate. Chocolate to him, very, very nice. And Singapore was a part of Malaysia or the Malay nation. And at a point in time when the Malay nation was getting reorganized, Singapore was kicked out. And they didn't really want to be independent. They wanted to remain a part of the Malay nation. And there's this really beautiful photo. I don't know if there's a video on record, where Lee Kuan Yew was actually sobbing when the news was given to him, because he did not want to be independent. Singapore didn't want to be independent. And look at them now. Almost every other nation wants to be like them. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of 2 rounds. Lovely. We have 2 new leaders, but before now, Team B and Team F, you really need to start picking up some points. Remember, only 3 more rounds to go. Early leaders were Team A, Shahid Bhagat Singh College, Delhi. They are still on 20. But we have 3 teams on 40. I think there will be a change in these. This round had 15 points apiece. All that was done? Okay, lovely. So you had 10 in the earlier round. Okay, perfect. 3 teams on 40, which bodes well for the competition to come. 40 apiece to Hindu College, Hansraj College, and BHU Faculty of Commerce, Varanasi. Round of applause for them. Very, very nice. And let's go into round number 3. Round 3 is one of my favorite rounds because this is where usually the bloodbath starts to happen. Let's show you the rules. 6 questions, all of them on the buzzer. We will test your buzzers before we begin. Don't worry. All of these are jumbled words, and these are jumbled words which have something or the other to do with finance, money, economy, learning, financial literacy, and what have you. Essentially, the theme of the National Financial Literacy Quiz. How does the scoring go? The moment the slide comes up, each slide will have a 1-sentence clue at the top and a jumbled string of letters at the bottom. That jumbled string is what you have to solve. Remember, problem solving skills, and you can give me an answer. It doesn't matter if you don't even read the clue. If you can just unjumble it, that's fine. You don't have to stop or wait for me to finish reading the question. The moment you see something on screen, you can buzz. I will be able to see all 6 teams' buzzes in order of buzzing on my set, and we will be able to identify which team buzzed fastest. No matter whether you are fastest or not, please don't answer until I call out a team name. All right? And the moment I call out a team name, you can't think, you can't discuss. I need an answer immediately. Plus 15, minus 15 if you are the first team to buzz. If you get it right, plus 15, and we move on to the next question. If you get it wrong, you get a minus 15. I identify the team which was second fastest, go to them, plus 10 if they get it right, minus 10 if they get it wrong, and then we move on to the next question. No passes in this round other than on the buzzer. So whatever happens, you have to buzz for it. Now, since we had a little bit of a glitch in the screens, right now are all your screens working? So I'm not in anybody's line of sight for this, right? I can remain where I am. Lovely. I traditionally don't like to be behind the podium, and maybe it's because I'm fidgety, but I like to be a little freer here. So that's what I will do. And audience, please stay quiet until somebody has answered. We will test your buzzers, team A, B, C, D, E, and F. Lovely. All buzzers are working. These buzzers happen to be buzzers which are accurate up to 1,000th of a second. If you're faster than that, you deserve to be in my shoes. So we will simply switch. But other than that, we should be good for differentiating. All right. Fingers on your buzzers. Let's show you the first question. Remember, you can buzz at any point in time. Question number 1 coming up now. The foundation for financial literacy. What word is this? It is the foundation for financial literacy. And it is something which all of you are undergoing. All right, we have a buzz from team 5.
Education.
Plus 15. Very, very nice. Sorry. Plus 20 points to team E. 20 points. My bad. Plus 20 to team E. This is education. Plus 15 minus 10. Plus 15 and minus 15. Getting ahead of myself. 50. Plus 15 to team E. 20 is when we come to the next round. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 2. Putting in money to grow over time. We have 5 teams who was buzzed, but the fastest was team A.
Investments.
Will fetch you 15 points. Very, very nice. Investment will fetch team A 15 points. And my team, if at any point I do not announce the team clearly, please stop me. Just put up your flag. All right. Buzzers have been reset. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 3. Groups that are formed to achieve collective objectives. We have a buzz from team F.
Societies.
Will fetch you 15. Very, very nice. Societies. It is cooperative societies, credit societies, and so on and so forth. An integral part of the financial landscape in India. 15 points to team F. I have reset your buzzers. Second half of the buzzer round. Question number 4. Here it comes. Investors are frequently advised to exercise what, team D? Into the mic.
Caution.
Not very cautious. 15 points. Very, very nice. 15 points to team D. They open their scoring in this round. Exercise caution before investing. Team D, you pick up 15. Penultimate question of the round. Fingers on your buzzers. Here it comes. Affordability and demand often collide here. A sector of the economy. And we have a buzz from team B. Into the mic. Quickly into the mic.
Shopping.
Not shopping. There is no P there. Buzz closing in 3, 2, and 1. No more buzzes. Okay, we have a buzz. Team E.
Housing.
Housing will get you 10. Minus 15 to team B. Plus 10 to team E. This is housing. In the nick of time, they gave me a buzz. 10 points to you, team E. They're pleased with themselves. And the last question will come up on the other side of this slide. Coming up on screen is question number 6. Non-tangible offerings are called this. Team A. Into the mic.
Services.
Services will get you 15. 15 points to team A. And that brings us to the end of what was a really, really fast round. And thankfully, not too many minuses. My team tells me they have the score ready. We started a little late because of the screens. So we will move on. I'll ask you audience questions at the end of the next round. Let's show you the scores. Oh, lovely. We have the first negative of the day. Team B, Chitkara, picked up a minus on shopping, housing. So now they know what is more important, shopping or housing, which is housing, right? Then we have 15 points to Team F, who have opened their account, which is good. Beyond them is 40 points to Team C, who were leading before this round began. 55, or rather 50 to Team A, Shahid Bhagat Singh College, Delhi. 5 points ahead of them is Hansraj College, also from Delhi, with 55. Leading at this stage with 2 rounds to go is BHU Faculty of Commerce from the holy city of Varanasi with 65. Round of applause for them. And let's quickly go into round number 4. Round 4 is slogans, taglines, and quotations. It could be slogans of companies, taglines of campaigns, or quotations related to money, economy, stock markets, finances from famous people all over the world. Plus 20. This is why I was saying 20 so much. Plus 20 if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. We began A to F for the round before the buzzer round. Now we will begin with F and go anti-clockwise. So we will flow F, E, D, C, B, and A. 30 seconds per question for the direct team. No thinking time if the question has passed. But the good thing is that there are no negatives. So please feel free to guess. On each question, at my discretion, I might give a clue if all 6 teams are okay with it. Even if one team objects to a clue, I will not give a clue. All right? If the teams are ready, Team F, we will begin with you. Let's show you the first question for 20 points on your screen now. Ya aeshu supteshu jagrati is a Sanskrit line which means a person who is awake in those that sleep. Which very, very famous entity or body is this the slogan or tagline of? You are blocking clues. I can make a fair guess as to the direction your career is going to go later. I'm just kidding. Team F, no clues. Go for it. Screens have gone off. No worries. Look at that screen. It's not on the buzzer anyways.
So we would like to pass the question.
You're passing, not even hazarding a guess. No worries. Passes to E.
Chartered Accountancy, ICAI.
Will fetch you 20 points. Very, very nice. This is the ICAI, or the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and a very nice tagline, by the way. Many of our taglines are inspired by the Bhagavad Gita or the Vedas, and they are mostly in Sanskrit, including our defense forces as well. But for now, we will stay limited to money and finances. 20 points to Team E. That was a good crack. Either one of you going to be CAs? No, just you prepped really, really well. No worries, that works as well. Team D, they got 20, which means the next question goes to you. Here is your question. Meri sampatti, mera adhikar. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. This happens to be a government scheme. Okay? This is a government scheme. This is not a company. This is not an advertising campaign. This is a government scheme that has to do with surveying villages and the property in those villages. Team D. It's a yojana, blank yojana. What yojana? Team D. 15 more seconds. Sankhiki Yojana. Now everybody's getting inventive. Passes to C.
Mudra Yojana.
Not the Mudra Yojana. B.
Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana.
No, Awas is housing. This is more to do with whatever is the main property in villages. Team A.
Jan Dhan Yojana.
Not the Jan Dhan Yojana either. Passes to F. Audience might be coming your way, so put up a hand. Team F. No? Passes?
Ujjwal Yojana.
Not the Ujjwal Yojana. Passes to E. Last pass. I can hear you guys. And pass is closed. Put up a hand. Okay, the first hand I saw go up was in the corner. Your name, your college name, and the answer.
My name is Nikhil Maurya. Swamitva Yojana.
Swamitva Yojana is correct. Very, very nice. And Swamitva happens to be an acronym actually. It stands for Survey of Villages, Abadi, and Mapping with Improvised Technology in Village Areas. That's what Swamitva stands for. That's a mouthful. Even I can't memorize that. But Swamitva will get you a chocolate, which means that the next question goes back to Team D. Her family hogi insured is a tagline or a slogan of which platform? Team D. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue as to what block. So no clues. Team D.
Muthoot Finance.
Muthoot Finance. No, Muthoot Finance not really a platform. No. Team C.
Policy Bazaar.
Will get you your 20. This is policybazaar.com. Her family hogi insured. Team C picks up 20 points. No negatives in this round. Next question, which is question number 4, goes to Team B. Sapno ko skip nahi, sip karo. And that sip, of course, in all capitals for a reason, which should tell you what kind of company we are looking at. Whose tagline is this? Team B. That's a good clue. The fact that sip karo ka sip is in all caps will tell you what kind of company we are looking at. Team B.
Kotak Mutual Fund.
Lovely guess. I don't know whether this was a guess or he knew it. 20 points to Team B. This is Kotak Mutual Fund. Systematic investment plan, of course, being the pun. Yes, of course. Round of applause for Team B. They deserve it for a good guess. You get 20. Team A, question number 5. This is a new age bank, very famous amongst young Indians like yourself. And they are mainly into UPI-based credit cards, deposits, and so on and so forth. Team A, a new bank for a new India. Any team objecting to a clue? Blocking a clue. Okay. Team A. It's a new bank for a new India. What is this?
Paytm or 197 Communication.
197. Who's offering is Paytm? No, good guess though. Team F. We are going anti-clockwise, so that's how it flows. Past question, can't give you much time.
Airtel Payment Bank.
Airtel Payments Bank, which happens to be the first ever digital bank in India, by the way, digital payments bank in India. They pioneered it in Rajasthan. Team D, past question. Sorry, Team E, your question.
FamPay.
Sorry?
FamPay.
No, not really. Passes to Team D.
RuPay?
Not RuPay either. C, block the clue, right? Which bank? Not India Bank. Take away a chocolate from them. It was your direct. Or was it Team B's direct? Or it was your direct? So Team B passes to you. No? My clue would have been that it sounds like something you eat. Let's go to the boy in the green shirt there. Keep your hand up. Yes. Let's get a mic to him. Your name, college name. I'll give you your mic. Your name, college name, and the bank.
Everyone, my name is Rajesh Agarwal from Delhi University.
Not really. Not IDFC First Bank. Let's go. I saw the girl's hand go up. Somebody will be coming from here. You know the drill. Your name, college name, and IDFC Bank doesn't sound like something you will eat, no? Okay. Slice will get you a chocolate. Very, very nice. Slice Bank it is. That would have been my clue to the teams that it sounds like something you eat. Also the name of something endorsed by one of India's most popular actresses as well. But a chocolate to you. And this is a question for team A. So it goes back to you. Question number 6. Whose quote is this? And I'm going to give a clue any which ways. This happens to be one of the classical economic thinkers of the past. And this gentleman has got a certain line of economic thought which is named after him. And that line of economic thought advocates government intervention when the economy is going through bad phases. Team A, capitalism is the astounding belief that the most wicked of men will do the most wicked of things for the greatest good of everyone. Sarcasm 101. Team A, who's quote?
Benjamin Graham.
Not Benjamin Graham. Passes to team F. Like I said, this gentleman has got an entire branch of economics which advocates government intervention named after him. Team F. Just last name is also fine. Yes.
Manmohan Singh.
Not Mr. Manmohan Singh. Dr. Manmohan Singh passes to team E. Pass question, need to rush you.
Creation law.
Grisham, you said. Not Grisham, passes to D.
Karl Marx.
Not Karl Marx. Karl Marx is, yes, he was anti-capitalism, but not this sarcastic sometimes. Team C. Pass question, need to rush you.
Engels.
Not, oh, you mean Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Not Marx, but Engels. Not Engels or Engels. Passes to B. Not Simons either. You got a chocolate already. Let's go to somebody else. The boy in the blue shirt. Yes, we'll give you a chocolate if you get it right. Blank economics. What economics?
So my name is Rajat Joshi from Quantum University. The right answer is J.M. Keynes.
John Maynard Keynes is correct. Keynesian economics advocates that if the economy is not doing well, it needs a dose of government intervention and a dose of government money. Okay, lovely. Scores are up. We will take a look at the scores. And as I promised, since we are having audience questions in the middle of the round, we'll skip over them when it's time for the scores. My scoring team is sometimes a little too fast for me, but that's how it goes. The good part is that everybody is in the black or blue, as they call it in the financial markets. Chitkara at 5, Rajiv Gandhi South Campus BHU at 15. Next is 50 to Shahid Bhagat Singh College, Delhi. 55 to Hansraj College, Delhi. 60 to Hindu College, also from Delhi. But we have a leader with a lead of 25 points, which could be crucial when it comes to either winning or being in team 9 or 10. BHU Faculty of Commerce Varanasi with 85. Round of applause for them. Very, very nice answering. And we will quickly go into the last round, which is round number 5. Round 5 is very interesting because it kind of starts off nice and slow and then it suddenly heats up with a buzzer round in the last 6 questions. 12 questions, each correct answer. For the first 6 questions, each correct answer is worth 25 points if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. And we follow infinite bounds for passing. We will begin with A now again and flow all the way to F. 25 points if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. Once we reach question number 7, there is a new set of rules because 7 to 12 is completely on the buzzer. Those rules we will see when we come to question number 7. But for now, no negatives and no buzzers. We will begin with team A. Team A, 30 seconds thinking time. Here is question number 1. What is the name of the biannual policy document which the RBI issues? Which your screen is still not flickering. Oh, not a problem. We will get it sorted before the start of the next round. But for now, I will stay locked in here so that nobody is blocked. What is the name of the biannual policy document issued by the Reserve Bank of India, which outlines monetary policy stance as well as the economic outlook? Team A, I am looking for a 3-word answer. The name of the document is 3 words long. Team A. Seconds more.
Indus Valley Report or something.
Not the Indus Valley Report. That's a good answer. And it featured in one of my questions earlier in the regional rounds. Team B. Past question, can't give you time. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. Sorry?
Standing report.
Not the marginal standing report. Team C. C.
India's fiscal health.
Now they're just making things up. Team D.
Economic Survey of India.
Not the Economic Survey of India. E.
National Monetary Policy Report.
Not that either. Passes to F.
Pass.
Passes to the audience. Anybody wants to take a guess? The first hand I saw up was there. Yes, my friend doesn't have to walk too far. What is the 3-word name of the report? Your name, your college name, and your guess or answer. Be careful with the camera. Yes.
My name is Rohan and I'm from Cambodia University. And answer is Financial Stability Report.
Not really. We are going to move on because we need to finish. I'll come to you later. This is the Monetary Policy Report, or the MPR as they call it. This is the one which came out in April. It is a semi-annual report which outlines macroeconomic trends, inflation and output forecasts, liquidity conditions, etc., etc. It also analyzes the global economic environment and the outlook for the coming few months. Nobody gets points. The good part of that is that Team A gets another crack at a question. Question number 2. Which deadly 5-letter word or term describes a high-risk borrower who has got no income, no job, and no assets? This was a 5-letter word or term which became very popular or famous during the 2008 financial crisis when many banks went under. Team A. And in like many of my questions, the answer is right there on screen if you can put it together. Deadly 5-letter word. You can, yeah.
Risky.
Risky, no. Passes to B. Shh. Passes to B. Past question, can't give you time. No income, no job, and no assets. Team C.
Zombie.
Not zombie, but you're thinking. Passes to D. I have a guess that D has got this. Team D.
Ninja.
Ninja will get you points. Very, very nice. No income, no jobs, and no assets. Ninja. Ninja loans were loans given to borrowers whose income and assets were not verified. It was just take it and go. But raha tha. And then, of course, it all melted down. 25 points to Team D. And the next question, Ninja guessed by them. Next question to Team E. Here's your question. What is the term given for a process where a company raises capital by selling shares not via public issue, but only to a select group of investors? Team E, 30 seconds. I'm looking for essentially a 2-word answer. Team E. Block. No, I'm not giving any more clues.
Anchor investors.
Anchor investors. No. Passes to F. Into the mic. Past question. I need to rush you. I'm so sorry.
Preferential allotment.
Not preferential allotment either. Passes to A.
Private placement.
Private placement will get them 25. This is private placement. 25 points to Team A. And the 4th question will go to B. Question number 4 coming up on screen now. Which controversial US president ended the gold standard by suspending dollar convertibility in 1971? And the biggest clue I can give is that he was very, very, very controversial, and the year. Team B. You're blocking clues, you said, right? Team B. As with most of proper names, proper name questions, if you can give me the last name of the president, that is fine as well. Team B. As long as you don't say Trump, we should be good.
Barack Obama.
Not Barack Obama, 71, he should be in school, I think. Passes to C.
Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon will get him 25. Very, very nice. Richard Nixon, my clue would have been that he was also famous for, infamous for a scandal, which kind of lends its name. So, remind me to ask you a question, audience, about Nixon and scandals. Okay? 25 points to team C. And the next question will go to team D. What infamous fraud scheme from the 1920s was named after its perpetrator, the person who actually engineered it, who was of Italian origin? And how did he do it? He promised high returns by paying old investors with new investors' money, and that kind of became the blueprint for financial pyramid schemes. Team D, what's your answer?
Ponzi scheme.
Charles Ponzi, and the Ponzi scheme will get you 25 points. Team D, picking up a little bit of momentum. That on your screen happens to be Charles Ponzi, and he was the person who made pyramid schemes very famous by using the arbitrage that was available in postal reply stamps, as they were called at that time. Good 25 points at this stage before we enter the buzzers in a couple of questions. But for now, Team E, question number 6. Which 7th century Chinese innovation? I'm calling it an innovation because in the 7th century, it was like, wow, kya technology hai. What 7th century Chinese innovation made from mulberry bark and hemp became a foundational technology for global finance by enabling lightweight transactions along the Silk Road or the Silk Route? Team E. It was B, D, you picked up points, right? Team E, what am I looking for?
Related to the checks transaction.
Related to checks. So, Team F. Pass question.
Pass.
Passes to A. Pass question, need to rush you.
Pass.
Passes to B. Demand drafts. No. Passes to C.
Paper currency notes.
Not paper checks, but paper currency notes. 25 points. Very, very nice. Lightweight, because until then you had to carry bags and bags of coins. Paper currency made transactions lightweight, financial transactions lightweight. And China was the first country to issue paper currency. Team C picks up a good 25, which brings us to, again, like I said, my favorite part of the quiz, which is a buzzer round. 7 to 12, all questions are on the buzzer. And like I promised, don't worry, I'm here. I'm not going to come in. That's what I was saying next. I will not come on the stage right now for this round until we get the screen sorted. So all teams, please ignore your tabletop screens. Look at only that screen. Team F, you can see the screen clearly? Perfect. All questions will come up there. All of them are on the buzzer. You do not have to wait for me to finish reading out the question. You can buzz at any point in time. If somebody buzzes, I stop speaking and I ask them to answer immediately. If nobody buzzes, I first finish reading out the question. If there is still no buzz, I give out a clue, another clue until somebody buzzes. And just a heads up for you, as you go on deeper into the clues, they will become easier and easier, obviously. So you might get something that is a sitter. So keep your fingers on those buzzers. Plus 25 for the team who gets it right on the first go. But if you get it wrong, you get a minus 25. On the second go, which is, I will call out the team who is second, plus 15 and minus 15. We will try and give them a score update right about now. Let's take a look at the scores. Oh, lovely. 2 centuries already. Let's have a round of applause for the teams. Very, very nice. With what is potentially the highest scoring part of the quiz to go. This is the quality of the teams that come to a North regional round, the way we have good teams in the South as well. 2 centuries already and 2 teams knocking at the door of a century. 75 to A, 5 to B, 110 to C. Close on their heels, 105 to team D, 85 to E, and 15 to F. 6 questions to go. I will, before each question, kind of tell you approximately what sort of an answer is expected without giving a clue. So that if it's a person or a country or a term, how many words, I will tell you that, and then the question will come up. Fingers on your buzzers. This is a question for which the answer is a 3-word term. Your question answer should be 3 words, all of them correct. Question coming up now. A common abbreviation used during IPO processes is Team A.
Offer for sale.
Plus 25. Offer for sale is correct. Plus 25. Offer for sale. Plus 25 to Team A. Good start to the quiz for them in the last 6 questions. Fingers on your buzzers. This is question number 8. And I'm looking for a 2-word answer. 2-word answer. Question coming up now. The Central Bank, or the Reserve Bank of India, again a buzz first from A. 3, 2.
It's a cryptocurrency.
Or digital currency. We'll give it to you. Plus 25 to Team A. This is CBDC. CB is Central Bank. DC is digital currency. Team A, you will get plus 25. Buzzers have been reset. Question number 3. I'm looking for a 2-word term. If nobody buzzes, I will tell you the second word. You just have to tell me the first. All right. Question number 3 on your screens now. Which field of economics? This is a buzz from D. Into the mic quickly. Team D.
Behavioral economics.
Plus 25. Lovely answering. They are making a move for this. 105 plus 25 is 130. C is on 110. Coincidentally, C was the second fastest to buzz, but it will not come to them. This is behavioral economics and very, very good crucial buzz by Team D. Buzzers have been reset, and can we give them the scores or later? Okay, perfect. So keep track of your scores. 3 more questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for 2 names. People. The names of 2 people, and if you buzz, I need both names correct. If you tell me if it's Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi, and you just tell me Mahatma Gandhi and pass or a wrong answer, you still get a minus. Clear? Both names need to be correct, and I need first name, last name of both people correct. This is a full minus. Alright? Even if one name is fully correct, the other name is incorrect, that's a complete minus. Alright? Fingers on your buzzers. Here's question number 10. Michael Kramer, Team C has buzzed. Which 2 people share the 2019 Nobel with Michael Kramer? Team C, 3 seconds. 3, 2,
Sir, Esther Duflo and Abhijit Banerjee.
Plus 25 in the nick of time. Very, very nice. This is now Esther Duflo makes an appearance in the quiz. Michael Kramer shared the Nobel Prize in 2019 with the husband-wife team of Abhijit Banerjee, proud moment for India, and Esther Duflo. And in case you caught the Nobel Prize ceremony for the Economics Nobel, Esther Duflo turned up in a really, really beautiful sari for that presentation. Plus 25 to Team C, and my team is really, really cooperative. They have the scores ready with 2 questions to go. Let's show you the scores. 3 teams with 100 plus now. 5 to Team 2, 15 to Team F, 85 to Team E. How close is this? After almost 40 questions gone, all that separates the teams is 5 points each. 125 to A, 130 to D, and 135 to C. Remember, only the top 2 teams go through, but the way this is going, I have an inkling that the third team could be in Team 9 or 10 as well, provided you don't pick up an unfortunate negative. So please play carefully, play freely. Let's go back to the questions. Question number 11, I'm just looking for 1 word. It's an English word, obviously with a huge implication or meaning in financial markets. 1 word answer. Fingers on your buzzers. Here it comes. What financial term describes an investment that helps to reduce the risk of adverse price? 1 word answer. And that's a buzz first from team A. Into the mic.
Hedging.
Hedging or hedge is 25. Lovely answering. They move from 125 to 150, which puts them in a position from where they literally cannot lose. They have to ask themselves, is there any way mathematically that we come third? If the answer to that is no, they might want to take a couple of steps back and let the other teams fight it out, but I leave it to you. You are at 150, 135 and 130, right? Fingers on your buzzers. Last question. I'm looking for the name of a government scheme. Okay? And I need the full name of the scheme. Alright? Question number 12. The last question of the first semi-final. Fingers on your buzzers. Here it comes. Which national scheme? Team C was first to buzz. Into the mic.
Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee.
Will fetch you 25 points. Lovely, lovely finish. This is the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. What they have done is that they have made sure that Team D will kind of hope that nobody crosses 130 in the 3 semi-finals to follow. But lovely quizzing. Before the scores come up, let's have a round of applause for these teams. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the semi-finals. Very animated still. Very nice. I love that. That bodes well for the national finals. And let's take a look at the scores. Before that, yes, of course. All of you, there is a real competition by the NISM. I bet you didn't think real and NISM would come in the same sentence, right? Here it goes.
It shouldn't be complicated. Turn your ideas into powerful real that decode the world of investing and capital markets. Make it simple. Make it yours. Choose your focus. Tell a story around financial literacy, capital markets, or investment awareness. The challenge begins on 5th July 2025. Submit your reel by 30th August 2025. Win prize is worth up to 20,000 rupees with 10 special recognitions too. Whether you're a student, creator, or simply curious, this challenge is for you. Create a reel between 50 to 120 seconds. Use any language. Just add English subtitles. Keep it original and respectful. Not sure where to start? Talk about our mutual funds. A better way to invest is short-term trading in stocks advisable. Lights, camera, finance, start rolling, submit your reel, and help build a smarter, more aware generation of investors.
Lovely. I will call out the scores from the bottom up, ascending order of scores. Let's warmly applaud team number B. Chitkara University Rajpura finished with 5. Next to them, 10 points ahead is Rajiv Gandhi South Campus BHU with 15. Round of applause for team F. After that, it's a direct jump to 85, which is BHU Faculty of Commerce Varanasi at E. And then the 3 big guns. 130 to Hansraj College Delhi. Round of applause for them. Lovely, lovely quizzing. And I really hope that they are in the top 9 or 10 teams when it comes to the crunch. But directly qualifying as the first 2 teams from the UG cohort into the national final in November. Team number 2 with 130, which is 150, which is usually a winning score in many semi-finals, but they are second here. That was the quality of the teams here. 150 to Shahid Bhagat Singh College Delhi. Very, very nice. And winning this semi-final just 10 points ahead on the back of that lovely answer at the end. 160 to Hindu College Delhi. Round of applause for them. You can carry on down and we will have the next 6 teams up.